So today we are stepping into the world of stillness. A bare wooden stage, a masked figure enters the stage slowly, almost gliding. Music, in the background. Time feels suspended. This is No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my first date proposal I would usually throw out there for people. No?
No.
Oh. No.
Not this time. No, exactly. So Japan's oldest theatrical tradition and one of the world's most refined performance system. Hello,
Do say so. Hi, sorry, hi. Good to see you. Hi. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been some time.
My name is Attila Gonczy,
I'm Cameron Rose-Smith.
and this is Torn, our Vulgo podcast.
That's right.
New format?
New format, yeah. What we're doing, we're going to be talking. We have a kind of an equation here where we'll be starting with theatre, and then we'll go into film, doing a folk tale at the end, and we'll be looking at different countries. And we pretty much just threw a dart at a globe, and it landed on Japan. That's pretty much how we started here. Not an easy one.
Yes, not an easy one at all.
No.
So the part one, it will focus on Japanese theatre, part two as well, and then we're going to move on to Japanese movies, cinematography. So let's start.
Let's go. Off you go.
Part one is all about No.
This is on you now.
It's all on me.
Yeah, man.
So
Ready. I'm listening.
now, to understand No theatre, we need to travel back in time, almost 700 years to the 14th century.
Okay.
But its roots evolved from even earlier. So No as a theatre form, it was inspired by many different theatre traditions, mainly coming from China. So the first one, Gigaku, which was a masked dance and drama combination form from China in the 7th century.
Okay.
Then we have Bugaku, court dances.
Very cute name.
Yeah, very
Bugaku. Yeah.
Yes, and this was performed for the elite,
Ah,
the imperial elite. Then Dengaku.
it's a Pokemon now that you're naming, I think.
It sounds like,
yeah.
right?
Go on.
Agricultural festival performances, and Sarugaku.
Cool. Okay.
Sarugaku, popular comic and acrobatic entertainments. And
My
Sarugaku
favorite.
will be very important because in the 1300s, many Sarugaku troops performed across Japan. But one of those performers will change Japanese theatre forever.
Bum bum bum.
And his name was Kanami and his son Zami.
Ah,
So
it's a family institution. This. It is.
So Sarugaku performances, they mixed comic sketches, music, dance, and religious storytelling. 1371, Kanami troupe performed in front of the shogun,
Oh, good for them.
Ashigaka Yoshimitsu.
What an honor.
Yes, a huge honor,
Yeah.
actually. And the shogun was deeply impressed by the troupe, especially Zami. So Kanami's
Is that the
son.
boy? That's the son.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the boy.
Okay.
Who was at the time only 11 years old.
There's not much else you can do at that age at that time, though, really.
And what did you perform in front of the shogun?
No, they didn't invite me.
So,
In front of my grandma, who was the shogun of the house.
wow.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
So the shogun was really impressed and extended his patronage. And during this time, Zami refined Sarugaku into what we know now is No. Okay, so he was not just an amazing actor, but also a theorist. So the way we are looking at Kanami and Zami, like they are the grandfathers of Japanese theater performance. Like the way the Western world looks at Stanislavski, Meisner.
Something like that. Big names.
Big names.
Yeah.
Big names. Okay, so
So they
Now-
are codifying these two. Is that how you would define it? They were bringing all of these kind of styles, these
yes,
influences from abroad and kind of going, I like that, but what about this?
Zami wrote numerous essays about the philosophy of the performance, and he actually introduced many aesthetic concepts to know. First one is Yugen, okay, often translated as the mystical depth, or profound grace. Okay, so it's all about that subtle hidden beauty of the performance.
Can I give you an example? Because I read about Yugen.
Absolutely.
Can I? This is your boy Ziami.
Yes.
And I think he was trying to describe it, and I can give you 2 examples of him trying to describe it. A white bird with a flower in its beak. The sight of a remote village at dusk. I got one more. Gazing at the autumn hills, half veiled by the morning mist. How about that?
It's beautiful.
Isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Would you say that's Yugen? I would say that's Yugen. That's
Yugen.
The guy who pretty much distilled it.
So, no, doesn't show everything. Okay, so we're not going to see these little birds and flying around.
Very
it
bare.
Suggests. So the no performances, they deeply rely on the audience's imagination. Okay, the other one that we need to mention is the flower, Hana. Okay, because Zami described the performance as having a flower, and flower with age and mastery will develop and grow. Okay, so the young actors, they represented a more natural flower, and the older generation,
a weed.
The actors.
No, I'm just kidding. More respect your elders.
Well, it's
lot of
interesting
experience.
that you said that, because the way during my research, the way it was described as a spiritual flower.
Oh, there you go.
So,
yeah.
Okay, so yes, so Noon became highly structured. Okay, and it became the entertainment of the elite.
This is after Shogun was like, I love that. Love what
Yes,
you're doing.
exactly.
I want more of that because we don't have Netflix. Get that in my temple now.
Yeah.
Great.
So during the Muromachi period, which was between 1336 and 1573, No gained strong attention and support from the samurai class, the warrior class, unlike Kabuki, which was linked to the merchant class, right? It was more for the people.
More for the people, right?
Yeah. But No became associated with the samurai class, Zen Buddhism, discipline, okay? And the themes of the plays, they reflect on this. So
what were the themes?
The themes, well, they are dealing with ghosts, demons, unfulfilled desires, okay? And
unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
You die and you go, I left the stove on, and you have a whole no play about it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well,
Maybe a bit deeper.
the plot is, I think it's even more simpler than that.
Simpler than leaving the stove on, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
It literally, it's more like we have a traveling monk who meets a stranger. The stranger turns out to be a spirit, a ghost, and the ghost reenacts its suffering.
Do you get a choice in the matter? He just does it in front of you?
He does it in front of you, the whole thing. So, and then through ritual performances, the ghost will find peace.
Good for him.
So,
or her.
Yeah, it's more about, it's not about action, it's about reflection.
Got it.
So look at it as theater as meditation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, we need a stage, right?
Yes, you
need
do.
A place to perform.
Or do you? Is the world a stage?
All the world a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
There you go.
Right, Shakespeare. But
No needs a stage.
And
a
No
very specific need.
Even No needs a stage. So the No stage remained unchanged for centuries, and it's made out of wood, hinoki cypress polished wood.
Oh, that's a good word.
That's a good word.
Yeah.
Yes. And the key elements of the stage. So we have a roof, like the shrine roof.
Yeah, like a temple roof, like a pitched roof. Yeah.
We have a painted pine tree on the back wall.
Like this pine tree.
Before.
It's very special, isn't it?
It's very special. Well, it's more about, it represents eternity, and so on. And then we have a bridgeway, which is my favorite. The bridgeway is called the hashigakari. Okay.
Say that again.
Hashigakari.
Very good.
practiced.
Yeah, you did.
And we have 4 pillars that will mark the stage position. Now,
Yeah.
the hashigakari is actually very important because it represents the gateway, the bridge between the dream world and the reality, the past and the present. So when we have this masked actor gliding through that bridge, it's like crossing dimensions.
Crossing the void, crossing over to the land of the living, as he's come from this limbo.
It is limbo, yes. So there are no sets on a no stage, no set changes, okay? And the space is created through the imagination. So again, it really relies on the audience. Now, masks. So one of the key features of the No theatre are the masks.
I was going to say, because it's not completely bare. We do have mask, costume, and sing-song, don't we? Mm-hmm. There's some flute and drums going on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we have the music, the atmospheric music as well. But let's talk about the masks, because they are quite interesting. So only the main characters, the protagonist, called the Shita, wears mask. And these masks, they represent a young woman, a demon, an old man, and ghosts.
A plethora of ghosts.
Yeah. Well, the mask is super important. The masks, they don't represent an individual character. They represent a character type.
Okay, so, like an archetype, like a story, a familiar story archetype.
When you watch a movie, for example, you can tell that, that guy is a villain. Yeah, he's the hero of the story. So this is how we can...
So an audience looking at this, they would go, well, I see the story we got here. We've got the lady mask on, and we've got the demon mask on. Yes. We know the type of story we're going to see here tonight.
Yes.
I mean, you'd probably buy tickets already. You know what's going on, but whatever,
Probably. Yeah. But the masks, they are made out of wood, and they are painted delicately. Now, here's the fascinating part. The masks, they have fixed expressions. However, with a slight tilt of the head, the actor can change the emotions of the mask. So
this one looked a bit weird, right? So light will give them a happy or a sad emotion or something like that. Is that right?
Sorrowful and so on. Happy, lovable,
joyful,
smiling, joyful,
sensual.
Yeah, or haunted.
Me?
Haunted.
Yes.
So, yes. Now, there are around 60 core masks are available. But some of them are very popular and they are frequently used.
This is like the Hanya. Is that right?
For example, the Hanya.
The demon.
So now let's mention some of those very important and very...
Getting ahead of myself.
Famous or infamous masks. Hanya. So, do you know anything about the Hanya mask?
Only because everyone went through a stage in their life and getting it tattooed on their body somewhere. It's the most famous. If you showed someone this mask, they'd be like, "Well, that's a Japanese
It appears in
mask."
many movies as tattoos as well. So there's the jealous
bit of a cultural icon
woman.
I see, a jealous demon woman.
Yeah,
in rage.
Exactly. So, yes. So even though it's terrifying, if you look at it, it looks terrifying in my opinion. But it represents suffering,
jealousy.
Jealousy, yes.
This was a disgruntled craftsman at the time, very unhappy with his girlfriend Hannah, wasn't it? And he has immortalized her.
That's the story.
That is the story. That's the real. Yeah. Sorry, Hannah from.
Now, one more thing that I forgot to mention, that the masks, they also have a name, Omote. And even though Hanya is one of the most famous in the Western world, but the most precious mask is the Komote, the young woman.
Okay, this is with the high eyebrows.
Yes, a little bit chubby cheeks. And so they use that mask for love stories, for example.
I love that because it's still incredibly eerie.
So many ghost roles, like I have one, Itsutsu and Hagoromo, use Kiyomote masks. Okay. These are titles of different plays. Yeah. And then Uba, the old woman.
Not Uber.
Not Uber.
No.
Uba.
Okay.
Uba. So this one has a wrinkled face, thin lips, sunken cheeks, and it represents wisdom, melancholy. Yeah.
Can I off that? Because I will probably mention this in the film part of this series.
Oh.
because the Macbeth adaptation that Kurosawa did, Throne of Blood, the lady who plays, I've forgotten her name, but the Lady Macbeth character
Okay.
pretty much makes that mask become flesh. So her whole face is that mask all the way through. It's quite creepy and sinister. But that was a direct, like an intentional.
So they used the Uber.
They literally her face becomes the Uber.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it becomes the old lady face.
Wow.
And it's
scary.
as a kind of creep. Yeah, it's good. We'll talk more about that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I have one more, just because of the name, Shishiguchi.
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 It's nice.
So the lion spirit.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's quite a cute name for a lion spirit.
This mask is used for supernatural stories. And yeah. So these are some of the masks. But what makes the masks so special? Well, because it's handmade, they are beautifully carved. Obviously, there are mask craft makers, masters, that they are in charge with them. And
upset with their girlfriends, yeah.
So every theater company, they have multiple copies of one type, and the shita, before the performance, as a preparation for the performance, he will choose the right mask for the play. So he spends an awful lot of time just getting the emotions and the feelings from the mask, which is fascinating.
Yeah, so this is, they're all, let's say, the same, but not really. They're all, he has to feel the correct mask for that moment.
Yes, so the masks, they are aiming for Yugen. So that emotion and feeling that
just
comes
beyond
from
grasp.
The mysterious depth.
Yeah.
So the Yugen.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, so the mask, compared to the Western theater masks, the Japanese masks, they are not limiting the performance, actually. It helps the shita to remove his ego and gain full control over his movements. And so the movements, by the way, since we are talking about acting techniques at this point, it's called the kata, similar to
karate.
No, to kabuki.
Because no, okay,
it has nothing to do with.
Because there's kata in martial arts, and I was wondering if it's the same sort of flow.
I'm going to talk about the tempo in a bit.
I'm going to Google that. Yeah, go
on. No, I have an answer. You don't need to.
Oh, right, okay.
Because I have an answer for that one. Because No and Kabuki also inspired other Japanese art forms like martial arts.
Oh, there you go.
So, but it's not with the kata movement. The kata movement, it only appears in No and also in Kabuki. So there's all the structured gestures.
Yeah.
Every single gesture has a meaning, and the actors, they are practicing it over and over and over again. So, so the movements, they are slow, measured, and they all have a deeper meaning. And now let's talk about the tempo. So the tempo, and I need to cheat a little bit because it has another name, Yoha-kyu. So yo, it means slow introduction. Ha, development. And rapid conclusion. And this is the tempo that inspired many Japanese art forms as well, not just No and Kabuki. Also tea ceremonies. Have you ever been to a
I haven't
Japanese?
done one. No.
I've done it.
Oh,
it's so it was beautiful. I was wearing a kimono. I was like a fat samurai.
Hey, come
fat Eastern European samurai.
Wow.
But every single movement was measured and it was timed. So
I do that in the morning. I put my robe on.
Well,
come down, put the kettle on.
Let me tell you something. I was very thirsty.
Yeah.
So don't go there when you are very thirsty because
it takes a long time. It takes
3 hours.
It takes 3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So now, so this is all about the acting technique and the stylization of the characters and so on. So now let's go back to history, the Edo period. Okay, so during the 1603 and 1868, so No became formalized. The Tokugawa shogunate designated No as their official ceremonial theater. 5 major schools emerged, the repertoire was fixed, and the innovation slowed down. So it was more about preservation at this point.
Of the custom, of the tradition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So while and this is interesting because this is the time when kabuki exploded. So it became very popular.
So it was almost like,
and it's
was it like the antithesis, the punk?
Complete opposite of
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
It was the punk.
Yeah.
The punk era.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
So, but kabuki also inherited many different parts from no. For example, even the Mia pose. We're going to talk about it in the next part.
Yeah.
But the dramatic poses, the musical structure, the atmospheric thing, and the ghost narrative.
Yes. Well, there's a lot of famous stories from Japanese history that are kind of channeled through both. Like the 47 Loyal Ronin is like a classic.
So both kabuki and no, they were dealing with historical events from Japanese culture.
Yeah.
So the plays, they were based on that. Later on, when it comes to the Meiji Restoration, so that's when the Western influence came, and then it changed the whole game. So that was 1868.
Yeah.
And the samurai class was abolished, and this was the first time when no was facing with extinction. But the remaining samurai families, they saved no. So and
they held it together.
Yes. So gradually intellectuals began to value as it a natural treasure.
Yeah, well, I guess if the class that was watching this were being dismantled, right? The very fabric of what the samurai class was and the structure of society was being ripped apart, then that no would have been in itself,
they lost their
very
patrons.
fragile.
They lost their patrons, so no funding.
No funding.
And I'm going to start the next part with the funding. So just watch the second part because I will explain something later on with kabuki, because that's really linked with kabuki, what I want to say about the patrons. But in the 20th century, no was designated as an important intangible cultural property, and in 2005, UNESCO recognized it as well. So it became, a natural
cultural heritage. About time.
So, so we talked about the influence of no, the kabuki, but no today. So the modern no is still performed in traditional stages. Actors train from childhood. Okay, so we follow a lineage. What's the name? Lineage. Yeah, so these are actor families. And women now perform no as well, it was an interesting change because it was an all-male performance.
Yeah, okay.
Back then, and now they add modern lighting and international collaborations are happening. I just watched not a long time ago an Oppenheimer no.
Do you know what? I watched that as well.
You watched it?
I watched a bit of it.
Yeah? You found it on YouTube, right?
Yeah. Can I be honest? I think I'd have to. I think this is not just no. This is with most theatre plays. If I try and watch them online or on the telly,
yeah,
I think I prefer to be in the theatre itself. That's what it's made for.
Exactly.
And I found it was interesting to watch the Oppenheimer kind of rendition of no, and had like English speaking.
They have Westerners.
Yeah, Westerners in it.
Westerners in it, yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. But I think I just know it will be 100 times better if I'm sitting actually in the audience watching it there.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. Oh, sorry. Someone was calling me.
Popular.
I don't know who's calling me. But, now, as we are talking about Oppenheimer, I was thinking about the layout of the stage, because that's important as well. So we have a chorus, and they are sitting on the side stage, usually 8 people.
So you've got like different types of people doing different jobs for the
Yeah. I can't remember. Actually, I need to again. We call them jutai. So they are chanting the situation of the scene and the characters in a life. So there's the chorus, 8 members, and then we have my favorite, the koken.
The kokens.
So they are the assistants of the shita. By the way, when it comes to the Shita, the main character, so we have the main character, the protagonist, we have the supporting actor of the Shita,
Wakishita?
No, Shitetsuru.
Shitazuru?
So we have Shita, Shitetsuru. Waki is another actor who plays flesh and blood human
No mask.
characters, no masks.
Yep.
And then we have the Wakitsuru, who's the supporting actor of the Waki. But the Koken, they are the assistants of the Shita. And if anything happens with the Shita on stage, they are ready to jump in.
So they're the understudy as well.
Yes.
Ready to go.
Yes.
It's a big job.
Because, the Shita, they wear these masks. They also have a wig and a 20 kilogram. 20 kilogram weight.
And you've got to hold these poses as well.
And you need to hold a pose. You need to sing, chant. So it's
an endurance.
difficult job to do. And obviously because of the masks, you can't really see. So your view is limited. So that's why we have the pillars that I mentioned.
Right.
They are marking stage positions. Otherwise the Shita would end up in the audience instead of being on stage.
I've got the name of the pillars if you want.
Yeah.
Fu Bashira, Waki Bashira, Sumai or Sumi Bashira, and Shite Bashira.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And these are them. So now it makes sense because we just went through the different character types, right? The Waki, Wakitsuru. So all of them, they have their own pillars. So they need to stick to that. Otherwise,
Bad news.
Bad news.
Yeah.
But so how to watch No today. So don't expect fast pacing. Okay? The story will be quite simple. Don't expect plot twist at all, but follow the tempo, the rhythm, the drum, the flute, the atmospheric sound, the tilt of the mask, right? The slow movements and gestures made by the Shita. It's all about the atmosphere.
Be there. Be in the space.
Be there. And again, No is not about the narrative excitement. It's just be in the moment. Time will slow down. So
difficult for the modern brain.
Difficult, but sometimes it's good to slow down. I think it will make you reflect, and I think that's missing nowadays. We don't really reflect on ourselves and the world.
No.
But it's so beautiful that we have a piece of theater that it's built to do that.
That's so Eugen of you.
So, that was No.
Great.
So
Wonderful.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
This is our first part. Hope you like this new format.
Yeah.
We did an awful lot of research.
Yeah, man.
But hopefully we didn't mess up the names. And we will continue from here with Kabuki.
Kabuki next.
Yes.
Okay. See you then.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.